Blue Beetle, unveiling the Latino-led superhero's quest for recognition in Hollywood. In a world where comic book heroes dominate the silver screen, a groundbreaking champion is about to rise, and this time, it's not just about superpowers, but about cultural significance and representation. 2 years ago, a star named Colo Maridueña quietly made his presence felt on the red carpet of Warner Bros.' DC feature, The Suicide Squad. Little did he know that his life was about to change dramatically, as he was about to become the driving force behind the Latino-led superhero movie, Blue Beetle. The journey of Blue Beetle from comic book panels to the big screen has been nothing short of a modern-day fairy tale. Colo Maridueña, celebrated for his role in Cobra Kai, discovered that he had secured the lead in the highly anticipated action-adventure film at a surprise dinner organized by DC executives on the eve of the red carpet appearance. His exhilaration was palpable, and he described the opportunity as feeling like a dream come true, sharing his excitement with The Hollywood Reporter at that pivotal moment. Fast forward to today, as the release date of Blue Beetle approaches with a mix of anticipation and heartache. August 18th is poised to mark the arrival of the first major live-action movie centered on a Latino superhero. Yet, despite the profound impact this film could have on representation, there is a conspicuous absence of a glitzy premiere, red carpet event, or any form of grand publicity. A strange confluence of events due to the ongoing actors' strike has robbed the cast and crew of the chance to bask in the spotlight they so richly deserve. Angel Manuel Soto, the visionary director of Blue Beetle, laments the missed opportunity for the cast to promote the film. He speaks of the unique moment the movie represents for the Latino community, highlighting the fact that such a significant and inclusive studio superhero movie has never existed before. For a community that has long waited for characters that reflect their own lives and experiences, this movie was poised to be a beacon of cultural celebration. However, Blue Beetle emerges in the wake of a series of disappointments in the realm of Latino representation. Batgirl, starring Leslie Grace, was unceremoniously shelved, and In the Heights failed to achieve the expected resonance, with accusations of colorism adding to the disappointment. Yet, hope surged when Blue Beetle was originally conceived as an HBO Max project with a substantial budget. Its evolution into a full-fledged theatrical release and the backing of a $120 million budget seemed to herald a new era of Latino representation in Hollywood. The importance of this moment is not lost on advocacy groups that have united in a joint open letter, imploring the public to rally behind Latino creatives. With Latinos constituting a significant portion of the movie-going audience, accounting for 29% of ticket sales in 2020, the potential impact of Blue Beetle cannot be overstated. However, as the saying goes, with great power comes great responsibility. The movie is tasked with carrying the weight of an entire community's aspirations for representation. This isn't an isolated issue, though. Data from the Latino Donor Collaborative reveals that, despite their purchasing power, Latino individuals were underrepresented in lead and co-lead roles in films. In 2022, they accounted for only 5.1% of lead roles and 4.5% of co-leads in ensemble films. The discrepancy between the audience's desire for representation and the industry's ability to deliver it remains a stark reality. Despite the setbacks, hope is far from extinguished. Grassroots initiatives are stepping up to ensure that Blue Beetle receives the attention it deserves. Nonprofits are rallying to buy out theater screenings for community members and schoolchildren, ensuring that the impact of the film is felt far and wide. However, concerns persist that Blue Beetle may not enjoy the cultural watershed moments that films like Marvel's Black Panther or Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings receive. The spotlight on Blue Beetle seems to carry an unintended burden, the potential to influence future projects. With fears that a lukewarm reception could lead to a chilling effect on the production of other diverse-led projects, the stakes have never been higher. Michelle Sugihara, executive director of the Coalition of Asian Pacifics in Entertainment, expresses the concern that if Blue Beetle falters, it could be perceived as a failure of BIPOC-led projects as a whole, rather than an acknowledgement of the circumstances surrounding its release. Ana Cristina Ramon, an influential voice on the subject of representation, underscores that no single film should bear the entire responsibility for Latinx representation in Hollywood. Nevertheless, the success of Blue Beetle could serve as a potent example that investing in Latinx creatives is not only a moral imperative but also a lucrative one. The Hollywood labor strikes have forced Warner Bros. To pivot from conventional promotional strategies to grassroots campaigns. Screenings have been strategically held in cities with substantial Latino populations, and director Angel Manuel Soto has become the movie's dedicated ambassador, traversing the country to build awareness. Organizations at the street level have also joined forces to generate interest in the film, standing as a testament to the collaborative power of communities. In a surprising twist, the support for Blue Beetle extends beyond the Latino community. Gold House, known for its efforts to bolster AAPI representation, has turned its attention to the movie, leveraging its influence to promote the film on social platforms. Jeremy Tran, executive director of Gold House, emphasizes the potential of collective efforts to bridge the gap left by the absence of traditional promotional avenues. As the release date inches closer, Colo Maridueña, who is seen as a rising star, finds himself in a bittersweet position. He's conflicted and frustrated, yearning to share his pride for the cultural milestone that Blue Beetle represents but unable to do so as planned due to the labor strikes. His sentiments encapsulate the essence of the film's journey, a pivotal moment for the culture that deserves the spotlight it has been denied. Regardless of the movie's performance at the box office, Blue Beetle has already left an indelible mark. James Gunn's assertion that the character will continue to thrive within the new DC Studios universe is a testament to the enduring legacy of this trailblazing superhero. As Maridueña himself once said, "I won't be able to promote this movie, but you can." The fate of Blue Beetle rests not just on the big screen, but in the hands of its most dedicated champions, the audiences who recognize the importance of representation, the power of unity, and the potential for change within the pages of a comic book brought to life.